Okay, I'm just going to do this straight, see how it goes. I just want to show my workflow. Uh, I came to Blender from an AutoCAD background. I've been with AutoCAD for a long time, and moving over to Linux. If I just bring up just want to prove that I'm running on Linux Mint Cinnamon. I was very scared because I didn't want to lose my ability to use AutoCAD. This is the version that I can get working, which is, well, LT97, so only 24 years old. Terrific. But into Blender, I was just checking out the new release of Blender, and you should be familiar with this. I just will delete the cube. I'm not going to do a long explanation. I just want to show my workflow. We'll do like a little cam or something, just to show the power of my workflow. I think it's working pretty well. I can be accurate, so I start with the 600 circle. We'll simply copy that. We'll lock that in orthographics. We want to go, I don't know, a couple of meters that way, and let's change that circle. We'll make that well, 850. It doesn't really matter, just for the case of the thing. I want a nice circle in here that's tangent perfectly to both those, and this is where the power of AutoCAD comes in. You know, it's what it does. Of course, it's very accurate. And what sort of radius do I want in here? I don't know. Something like that, and then I can find out what that is, and if it mattered, I could change it. 747. Who cares? But I could change it, of course, if I wanted to. Let's just bring that back over here for a second. I want to put a big thing over the top. So circle. I want a tangent about here, and that's going to have to be like 3500. Nice big circle over the top. And I'm going to just quickly trim all of this. Let's get to the chase. So get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of this, and I've got some cam sort of shape, which is great, and I want to save that. We'll export it actually as a DXF, and I'm going to put that just in my documents folder, whatever. And I've already got a test here, test DXF. I'm going to save that. So I've had a practice of this once, and now I can just jump straight over to Blender, and if I go to import, I don't have any options because this is just the new version and I haven't set anything up yet. So we need to go to add-ons, preferences, add-ons, and look for DXF. Import DXF, it's that one, not the one with the funny thing on it. And now I can simply go File, Import, and lo and behold, I can import DXF files, which is just awesome. Straight to my documents. There's the test DXF. I don't hit import because it's going to be way too big. I need to bring that back down to millimeters, of course. So 0.001 scale, and simply import it. And look, there it is, straight into Blender. And I can, if you have a look at it, it's just curves at the moment, which we don't want. We were going to convert that to a mesh, which we can do. Select all of those. I should have keys shown, shouldn't I? But I haven't. And I'm going to just merge by distance to make sure that there's no extra ones. Look, there was. That happens sometimes, so it's just a check that I do. And if I extrude all of this to the Z, and let's go up like 0.4, which is 400 mil, there's a lovely thing. And then I can, of course, just do a grid fill or something. There we go. That was Control F, and I can do a grid fill on the bottom. I can't see them. I could do it like that, I suppose. Let's just cheat and do it the easy way. And I didn't get all of those, so there we go. This is one area that Blender needs to get better at, Blender developers. But anyway, Control F, grid fill again, and I have a wonderful, accurate, perfectly accurate, and new material. Let's just make that a bit of a colour so that we can see it, and there it is. Now that's ready for the 3D printer or whatever. That's certainly accurate enough. You can subdivide that and shade it smooth or whatever, but I'm just going to leave it like that. That's pretty cool, right? But here's the thing. The origin distance is exactly the same there as it is, well, if I was to draw a line from the origin here, you can kind of see that it's, look, there's the origin in AutoCAD, and it's the same in Blender, so I can use that to my advantage, of course. What if I want to punch a couple of holes through here, so for shafts or whatever? Well, we can do that. And I'm just going to draw a circle at the, say, the center of that, and make that like what, 150 radius. There we go. I know I could do this in Blender, but whatever. And I'm going to, I need another circle, excuse me, at the center of that, and we'll make that what, say 250. In radius. And now I've got two. That's great, you say, but well, don't need this. I've already saved it out as text. Now I can simply, in the same location, relative to the origin, I can export those to the different place. Documents, here we go, just here. I'll overwrite that one I did earlier. Yes. And here, and then straight over to Blender, and I can import those holes. Let's say the scale should still be set, and it is. And where are they? Well, they're right there in exactly the right place. I don't have to worry or think about it or anything. So there they are there. Let's just call them holes, just to make it easier to figure out. And I'll turn the original thing off. A bit anal, so I'm just going to make that cam. It does my head in, so I'll just, now I can figure out what's going on. And there we go, holes. And yeah, they're curves if we have a look at them just like before. And what we need to do, of course, is convert them to a mesh. And then we can just sort of fill those in like that, and let's select all of it and extrude, say in the Z, say 500 should be enough. There they are. And if we turn the cam back on, we've got some holes. GZ, just drop that down a little bit so it's poking out both sides. And I need to cut them. So where am I? I don't have anything in this. I don't have. Okay. Well, this was bound to happen. I need my build tools or something like that. I don't really use build tools, but we'll have a look. Bool. I know they're there. Bool. BWL. Build tools. From memory, these are pretty easy to use. We're about to find out. And if I bring up my little transform thingy, there's an edit menu. Here's my build tools. Great. So if I select both of these, I simply should be able to do a difference between them, and I can. And isn't it wonderful? There it is. And I think that's just, well, it makes my life easier. I don't have to muck around in Blender for when I'm doing accurate work. And when I don't need to do accurate work, I can just, just add whatever and play with this, of course, to my heart's content, which is great for conceptual work. But when you know what you want and you're trying to be accurate, I just find this workflow good. I hope someone has benefited somewhat from this. I've got a lot from other people's work, so I'd like to contribute back a little bit. Have fun.